What's going on, man? It's your boy Jay over here, Black Arts 223, and as you can tell from the thumbnail, we are talking about my PDP Cado, or my PDP Compact is what I normally call it. We're going to talk about what I put into this thing, my thoughts so far, all around as I put through it, and what I recommend starting from scratch with this PDP. Let's get it.
The killing the other intros, there's room for you to learn and to grow. Step up your info, yeah, put up a pistol. It's Black Arms 223, this is the intro.
Before we dive into this video, I just want you guys to know this video is brought to you by Mantis. If you know me, I love to dry fire. I love to work on my craft. I love to work on my skill set. Mantis is another piece you can add to your game for dry fire aspects, to measure your movements, to better understand what you're doing and what you can improve on, how you can create more consistency, and how you can repeat what you're doing. If you haven't found out who that is, go look at him. Mantis is where it's at. So let's get into this overall build of the PDP Compact, from top to bottom, from side to left, whatever you want to call it. We're going to break down what all we did to this thing to kind of make it feel and shoot the way it does, right? So right out the back, of course, you guys can see I do have the Hollison 507 comp sitting on top. Some may think that's overkill for a 4-inch compact, but I believe this optic is a great pickup, and it always comes up clear in my eyes. It's kind of like my preferred go-to. This one and the Swamp Fog Justice 2 are two optics that I love to look through. It makes things so much easier and so much easier to pick up. From the optic down, we can talk about the front nose here. We are running Floyd's Custom Shop comps. I'll put the information down below just in case you want to check him out. But he did some great slide cuts and porting on this PDP. As you guys can tell, I'm try to get a little bit closer. As you can see, window cuts, ports on the side. These are called the Enforcer. And of course, the magazine is clear, as you guys can tell. Boom. These are the Enforcer ports on this PDP. He kind of angled them. I'm not sure if you've seen these before, but he angled it kind of towards the top. Some seem like they're on the side, like, does that really affect any velocity or muzzle flip with that? But no, he angled it kind of towards the top, so it gives that side port and upper port at the same time, so it kind of balances the gun out. As you guys also see in here as well, that is the brass guide rod in 14-pound spring that I picked up from ZR Tactical. So, which you guys know, the PDP itself, it's oversprung, right? Out of the gate. So out of the gate, the normal spring you get is about 19 pounds. So if you know me, or if you know anybody who shoots normally, that's a bit much for a 4-inch compact firearm. So I went ahead and kind of switched that out. The brass does give a little bit of weight towards the front, along with the softer spring. Makes this gun a more pleasurable to shoot and less muzzle flip, honestly. Now towards the bottom, as you guys can see, I went ahead and did the Hollison PID flashlight. This is just the standard, not the HC. Quick, easy pickup. Yes, it does give weight to the front to reduce muzzle flip as well, but also it is a great light to pick up if you guys are looking for an easy, affordable weapon-mounted light, to be honest with you. Round the back side, we went ahead and did the brass back strap from Lock Grips. This does add a bit of weight below the grip to kind of make that feel more comfortable in your hand and make the back side sit down, which is what you really want when you're shooting fast. I also went ahead and did Tailor Freelance Competition brass base pass. So this piece right here is basically about 4 ounces of brass by itself. There's still the 15-round magazine, so it fits smooth and flush, but it gives that weight again towards the backside to make it more balanced when shooting. Of course, as you guys can look as well, we did the Floyd's Custom bag roll on the bottom. Makes things a lot smoother. This is the revamped version. It's a lot thinner than the original, which I still like. Gives it a nice sleek profile, but yet it's not overbearing when it comes to concealment. It's pretty clean, pretty nice, and well done, honestly. But the star of the show so far, to me, is the Overwatch Precision trigger. Oh man, this trigger is bananas. This is currently running a 4-pound spring in there. That's the standard spring that comes with the PDP is about 4.5. Some say 5, but this reduces the overall travel. As you guys know, the gun is clear. So as you can see, this is the take up. Now it's a flat wall. Boom. Right, reset. Let's do that again. Take up. Press through, flat, right? Reset. Right here. That's your reset. It only went 1/10 of a second. This is one of the best triggers I've ever seen outside of the dynamic trigger that's in the PDP Pro series as well. This is one of the better triggers you can pick up aftermarket for your compact PDP. Let's dig into this, right? As you guys can tell from the footage I've been dropping periodically throughout the video of me running this, like so every gun you'll see, right? I'm always gonna run it from concealment any day, every time. Great Man Solutions host. I'm always gonna run from concealment with any of my pistols. End of the day, and I'm gonna run competition with them as well. If I'm gonna carry it, I might as well compete with it just to make sure it's performing to the level I want it to be, and I can rely on it. And I know it's broken in. I know it's gonna be consistent. I know it's gonna do what I need it to do. When if something ever happens, it's going to perform because I'm comfortable with it and pressure situations, right? Throughout this video, like I said, you've seen different stages of me shooting, and consistently, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was able to put up, I'm not the fastest shooter, but I was able to consistently do 0.19, 0.20 splits with this on these different stages. And this is a competition where you guys are running from 2011s to P365s. It's a concealment carry competition that they do every month, right? That's a great place to kind of test your skill set or where you want to be at with your actual EDC. And I was running this one, and this thing outperformed a lot of firearms that I love to see. Ended up coming in 5th and 2nd overall in my division for this, which is crazy. With a stock PDP, this thing is bananas. Now, real question is, will I recommend starting from scratch on this build and building you one out? I would not. You know why? Because Walther just dropped the PDP E series, which comes automatically with the upgraded trigger kit already for the dynamic performance trigger. And that's one of the major key points you would start with, right? So I would pick that one up because it also comes with that trigger along with 3 mags, along with the mag well, and it's already milled for optic ready. So you get to go out of the box. So I would start there and build for, if you want to add on to there, you're good. If you just want to throw optic on it and run with that, even better. It's already equipped to go out of the gate. This is one of my favorite builds. I started with this as my original PDP. She's seen some transformations over the time. But if you like this video, man, we're going to go through every single build I created so far and just kind of get a better understanding, like what I recommend doing certain things or what I would highly recommend. A lot of parts and stuff I'm going to show here, I'm going to drop below, honestly, for you guys can try to find out and get that same information as well. Till next time, man, let's get it.